So you've done your homework and planned your perfect trip to Italy to a T. You've practiced how to ask for directions in Italian, brushed up on essential travel Italian phrases, but when nature calls, do you know how to ask, "Where is the bathroom?" in Italian? In this lesson, you're going to learn 11 ways Italians call a toilet, how to say that you need to use a bathroom in Italian, and where to ask where the bathroom is, plus the various types of toilets that you will find in Italy. We're also going to demystify the bidet. What is it and how do you use it? Plus 5 practical tips for using the bathroom in Italy. It's a little bit different here. Don't worry about taking notes. I've done all the hard work for you. To help you practice the vocabulary that you're going to learn today, make sure you download your free PDF cheat sheet for this lesson, and you'll find a link to that in the description box below this video. Pronti? Ready? Iniziamo! Let's begin. Let's begin with some key terminology Italians use for the most private of spaces, the toilet. Because there's more to the world of Italian toilets than mere functionality. Knowing all the different terms will prove helpful as we delve deeper into the nuances of locating toilets in Italy. First up, we have
il bagno,
meaning the bathroom. This is your go-to term for any kind of restroom in Italy. Simple, effective, and suitable for both formal and informal settings. You may also hear the term
la toilette,
meaning the toilet. This one adds a touch of elegance, perfect for more formal settings like hotels or restaurants. Pronounce it with finesse, the French way. La toilette.
I servizi igienici.
Literally, the hygienic services. Though less commonly used in everyday speech, you may hear this term particularly in public spaces or corporate environments. Next we have
il WC,
the water closet. This is a pretty universal term, fitting for any public setting without feeling overly formal.
il gabinetto,
The toilet. Now this is a slightly antiquated term, often used by an older generation. Here's a fun fact. Gabinetto doubles as a political term, denoting a place of high-level discussions. For example,
il gabinetto di Stato,
the state cabinet. Then we have the term
il water,
Yes, even in Italian, the word water makes an appearance, although strictly related to this specific context. Should you find yourself in need of a refreshment such as drinking water, however, stick to the term acqua to avoid any misunderstanding.
la tazza,
The toilet bowl. This is a casual term fitting for relaxed chats among friends.
l'orinatoio,
The public urinal. This is a type of toilet still found in public toilets, offering a specific solution for men.
il Vespasiano,
The public urinal. This is a type of old kiosk dedicated to men's relief. This is named after Emperor Vespasiano's curious tax on public toilets. Back then, urine was collected as an ingredient for chemicals or to bleach fabrics, as it contains ammonia.
il cesso,
This means the loo, a cheeky informal term best reserved for friendly banter. Originally neutral in its Latin roots, which meant seclude oneself, it now carries a more vulgar tone. It is also a term you might hear exchanged between youngsters as a rude comment to mock someone's appearance.
la latrina,
The loo, a word of yesteryear with undertones of disdain for facilities less than pristine. Here are 16 common bathroom-related Italian words and phrases that will definitely come in handy.
l'asciugamano,
Towel,
gli assorbenti,
sanitary pads,
il bagno degli uomini,
the men's bathroom,
il bagno delle donne,
the women's bathroom,
il bagno pubblico, i bagni pubblici,
the public toilets, restrooms,
la carta igienica,
toilet paper,
il fasciatoio,
changing table,
fuori servizio,
out of order,
il lavandino,
the sink,
occupato,
engaged,
il rubinetto,
the faucet,
il sapone,
soap,
lo sciacquone,
flush,
solo per clienti,
for patrons only,
tirare l'acqua,
to flush,
tirare lo sciacquone,
to flush. Let's take a look at some real-world examples where these terms are used.
occupato,
Literally, engaged. Typically in public bathrooms, if someone is using the toilet, you'll see a little red sign, meaning there's someone in there. That's the theory. But in practice, it's not always the case. Maybe there's no key or the lock isn't working. That's when you would say this phrase, to let someone know that you're in there.
La carta igienica è finita. Posso avere un nuovo rotolo?
The toilet paper has run out. Can I have a new roll? Oh, the panic when you realize that there's no more toilet paper.
Il rubinetto nel bagno degli uomini è rotto.
The faucet in the men's toilet is broken. That's what you might say when you stand there waiting for the water to flow. But hey, it might also be one of those quirky sinks. Check the floor, because some Italian public bathrooms have foot-operated sinks.
Non gettare assorbenti nel water.
Don't throw sanitary pads in the toilet. This is a gentle reminder not to cause plumbing chaos.
Si prega di tirare lo sciacquone.
Please flush the toilet. The golden rule of restroom etiquette, always flush. Are you enjoying this lesson? Don't let the learning stop here. Make sure you download your free PDF cheat sheet for this lesson, and you'll find a link to that in the description box below this video. Now that you have some basic vocabulary under your belt, how do you say that you need to use the bathroom in Italian? Firstly, when you're in need of a restroom break and you're with Italian friends or family, it's customary to announce your need to use the bathroom, right? Well, there are several ways to do this depending on the context. You can say,
Devo andare in bagno.
I need to go to the bathroom. This is a straightforward way to convey your bladder's demands.
Devo usare il bagno.
I need to use the restroom. This is another common way to express the need for a bathroom break.
Devo usare i servizi.
I need to use the restrooms. This is a bit more formal, particularly suitable for unfamiliar company or formal settings.
Vado a incipriarmi il naso.
I'll go powder my nose. This expression is often used by women in social circles, adding a touch of playfulness and elegance to the mundane act of going to the restroom.
Devo fare la pipì.
I need to pee. Now this is definitely an informal expression used only amongst friends.
Mi scappa la pipì.
I'm busting. This literally translates to my pee is escaping. It's perfect to vividly illustrate the imminent bladder crisis.
La natura chiama.
This is a rather poetic way to express a natural urge, suitable for both formal and informal settings.
Devo pisciare.
I need to take a leak. This is definitely on the casual expression spectrum, reserved for informal chats among friends.
Devo urinare. Urinare.
I need to pee, piss. I need to urinate. This is usually reserved for medical contexts or jokingly among friends.
Me la sto facendo sotto.
I'm about to pee myself. I'm at my limit. Humorous yet urgent, this phrase signals an immediate need to use the bathroom with a touch of humour.
Mi sto pisciando sotto.
I'm peeing myself. Best reserved for close friends, this expression spares no detail in conveying the dire nature of the situation. It's also used when something is incredibly scary. For example,
Mi sto pisciando sotto dalla paura.
I'm peeing myself out of fear. Or when something's funny. For example,
Mi sto pisciando sotto dal ridere.
I'm peeing myself from laughter.
Mi sto pisciando addosso.
I'm peeing on myself. This is typically used in moments of utter desperation or uncontrollable laughter.
Devo fare plin plin.
I need to go pee-pee. This is a playful, childlike expression when you need to use the bathroom, perfect for light-hearted exchanges.
Devo fare la cacca.
I need to poop. This is direct and to the point. This expression leaves no room for ambiguity. It is commonly used by children. It can also be a humorous way to communicate the need to use the bathroom among couples or very close friends.
Devo fare la pupù.
I need to do a number 2. Again, another child-friendly way to introduce the topic of bowel movements.
Devo andare a fare la grossa.
I need to take a dump. Injecting a dose of humour into the conversation, this very informal phrase tackles the taboo with a wink and a smile.
Devo fare i bisogni.
I need to relieve myself. This one's more commonly associated with our furry friends, but it can also be adapted for human needs as well. Now let's take a look at how to ask where the bathroom is in Italian.
Scusi, Scusa, dov'è il bagno?
Excuse me, where is the bathroom? This is your go-to phrase. If you only remember one way to ask where the bathroom is in Italian, make it this one.
Scusa, dov'è la toilette?
Excuse me, where's the toilet? This variant works well for a touch of elegance and formality.
Scusa, dove sono i servizi?
Excuse me, where are the restrooms? When you're feeling a bit posh, opt for this variation.
Scusa, c'è un bagno qui vicino?
Excuse me, is there a restroom nearby? This one's useful when you're looking for public restrooms.
Scusa, posso andare in bagno?
Excuse me, can I go to the bathroom? This is a polite way to ask for permission before answering nature's call.
Scusa, posso usare il bagno?
Excuse me, can I use the bathroom? This is similar to the previous query, but with a slightly different wording. Now let's take a look at some common responses and directions in Italian when you ask for where the bathroom is.
È in fondo al corridoio a destra, a sinistra.
It's at the end of the hallway on the right, left.
È al piano di sopra, di sotto, prima porta a destra.
It's upstairs, downstairs, first door on the right.
Certo, è la prima porta a destra, sinistra.
Sure, it's the first door on the right, left.
Mi spiace, il bagno è fuori servizio.
I'm sorry, the restroom is out of service.
Ci sono dei bagni pubblici vicino alla stazione. Continua lungo questa strada. Poi, al semaforo, gira a destra, li trovi.
There are public restrooms near the train station. Continue along this road. Then at the traffic light, turn right and you'll find them. And of course, remember to say grazie, thank you, when you're shown the direction. Now let's take a look at some types of toilets in Italy. First up, we have the infamous bagno alla turca, literally Turkish-style toilet. Sounds exotic, right? Well, it's basically a hole in the ground. Not exactly a luxurious experience. Using one takes good balance and squatting skills, especially for the ladies. You plant your feet on the designated footplates and crouch down. Thankfully, you'll mostly find this type of bathroom in very old establishments. Then there are those toilets that don't have a seat. Why, you might ask? Well, for starters, it's way easier and quicker for staff to clean them. Plus, a lot of people have the habit of standing on toilet seats in public bathrooms for hygiene, which often leads to broken seats. So some owners just ditch the seats altogether and save the hassle of replacing them. And for the guys, there's one just for you. The ordinatoi, urinals. They're the old school toilet setups for men, offering limited privacy for handling business. No Italian bathroom would be complete without a bidet. But what is a bidet and how do you use it? In private homes and hotel rooms, but occasionally also popping up in offices and public restrooms, you'll see an intriguing addition to the toilet bowl, the bidet. Contrary to popular belief, the bidet isn't an emergency loo backup. It's a sacred space for freshening up your privates, Italian style. It's a French invention with a French name, bidet, meaning pony, because, well, you simply straddle it when you're using it. But it found its true amore in Italy when the Queen of Naples brought it into the limelight by installing it in one of her personal bathrooms in the royal palace of Caserta, where you can still see it today. Fast forward to 1975, the bidet was made mandatory by law in at least one bathroom for every residential unit. I mean, talk about a national commitment to staying squeaky clean. Now, before you ask, the bidet is not a substitute for toilet paper, but rather it is used in conjunction with the pursuit of pristine private parts. First, you wipe yourself with toilet paper, and then you set the water temperature just right in the bidet, and then take your seat, facing forwards or backward, depending on which private area you want to target. And then you let the cleaning commence. Here's a pro tip for the uninitiated. If you're staying in a hotel, those neatly folded small towels aren't washcloths. They are specifically meant for bidet business only. Trust me, you don't want to mix up your towels. Before we wrap things up, I'm going to share with you some handy tips and cultural pointers for navigating Italian restrooms, ensuring your experience is smooth sailing. First of all, decode the doors. In many public restrooms, instead of the usual symbols for a man or a woman on the door, you'll often see signs that read signore for women or signori for men, donne for women or uomini for men. When nature calls, you may be tempted to go into a bar or a cafe to use their facilities. However, remember the rule that applies to most establishments: no purchase, no bathroom. But don't worry, a quick shot of espresso or a small bottle of water is enough to grant you access to their facilities. Always be prepared. It's a universal truth that running out of toilet paper mid-business is a nightmare, so it's wise to carry tissues or wipes with you. Unfortunately, empty dispensers are all too common in Italian public bathrooms. Cash is king of the throne. Make sure you keep some small change handy because many public bathrooms charge a small fee, usually around 50 cents to €1. This fee goes towards keeping the toilets clean. While answering nature's call outdoors might seem tempting, it can actually result in a fine. However, as Italians would say, quando scappa, scappa. When you gotta go, you gotta go. That's why along Italian highways, it's not uncommon to catch sight of someone finding relief against a guardrail, either discreetly behind a car door or, for the more carefree, out in plain sight. Now, to continue your learning and to help you practice how to ask for the bathroom in Italian, make sure you download your free PDF cheat sheet for this lesson, and you'll find a link to that below this video. If you enjoyed this lesson, then you'll love Intrepid Italian, my series of online self-paced video courses that break down everything you need to know about Italian using my unique 80-20 method. More details in the description below. While knowing how to ask where the bathroom is in Italian is a core skill, so too is being able to introduce yourself and making small talk. To learn how to do just that, watch this video here. In the meantime, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel and turn on those notifications so you get an alert when I post more video lessons like this one. Until next time, thanks for watching. Ciao!